everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup tutorial will be this look right here, which is one of my favorite looks that I've done. I have a winged eyeliner here, you have a pretty nice lip, and I just really like this look a lot, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. And if you want to see how to create this business on my face right now, keep watching and I'll show you how to do it. Now that I'm done with pretty much the fastest intro of life, I'm going to be putting on my foundation. I'm using the Fiona Stiles Matte Concentrate Foundation, and my shade is number 4. Really such an amazing foundation. I'm a big fan. I wear it all the time, and I'm using the Morphs M439 brush to apply this. Next, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Visible Lift and Blur Concealer and using a small flat brush from Real Techniques. I'm applying this underneath my eyes and any other places of my face I feel like I need to highlight, such as my nose and my chin and my cupid's bow area, because this will double as a concealer and a highlight as well. I'm blending everything in with the Morphs M439 brush now. Okay, so now I'm just priming my lids with a little thin layer of a product from the brush. I'm just applying this to my lids. You don't need a lot, just a little bit will do. And now I'm going in with Self Tanner. This is a trick that I made a video about earlier. I will link it down below. But basically this involves taking the Hansen water resistant self tanner, spraying it onto a stippling brush and using it to contour. I went into more detail in the video, so be sure to check that out in the description box, and you'll see exactly why I do this and just further tips on how I do it. Next, I'm going in with the Coty Airspun powder in the shade Translucent. I'm applying this all over my face, and the reason this is translucent is because I do not want it to cover up any kind of the contour or highlight that I have going on here. I just want it to set, which is why it's translucent, because it won't cover anything up. I'm also using it to set my eye area, just my eyelids where I had the concealer earlier, and then we're going to go in with some contouring. I'm taking a small brush and using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour shade in the shade Fawn. I'm applying this to the sides of my nose in thin lines, and I'm also applying this to my lower lip as well. I'm taking a Real Techniques Deluxe shadow brush, and I'm using this to just blend those lines out. And the effect is a pretty chiseled nose and a fuller looking lip. After that, I'm taking this same brush and taking this light banana color. I'm using this to act as sort of base color for my eyelids. Next, I'm taking the Morphs M441 brush and mixing these two colors together from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm going to apply this as my transition color. Keeping my eye open, I'm placing the brush into my socket line and I'm blending it outward, but then again I'm blending it inward as well in gradual strokes. I'm just going very slowly and carefully with this to create a nice blown out effect. Now I'm going in with the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm taking this color right here. This is the shade Taupe, and I'm just applying this in the same manner that I applied my transition color, but I'm keeping this closer to my crease and I'm not blending it out as much. I'm just keeping it so it'll be more of a defining shade rather than a transition shade. Now I'm taking this light purple color and then mixing it with this lighter purple color, and taking my Morphe M439 brush, I'm going to be applying this all over my lid in just a thin layer, not too heavy. I just want to have like a nice lavender undertone to my eyeshadow, so I'm just applying this in a thin layer. Now I'm going in with Colourpop Blaze. This is a great color. Usually I apply this pretty heavily for like a nice metallic effect, but today I just wanted to have like a light glittery sheen. So to do this, I just applied a very little amount. You do not need to apply a lot. You can always apply a lot if you want to, but I just applied a very light sheen of color just to give me like a soft, nice, like shimmery, glittery appearance. Now I'm going in with eyeliner. As you all know, I did a cat eye. So I'm just taking the angled brush and I'm just going to use the Maybelline gel eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black for my wings. For my lower lash line, I'm taking the same banana powder and I'm just applying this to my lower lash line to act as a base color for my lower lash line, and then I'm taking this warm brownish orange shade and using a flat smudging brush, I'm applying this to my lower lash line just to give myself some shadow there. Now I'm taking the Colourpop Swerve eyeliner, which is a nice black, and I'm just applying this to my outer half of my lower lash line, and I'm just going to blend it inwards. I forgot to line my top waterline, and I just did that very quickly with the Maybelline gel eyeliner and an angled brush. I just do this all the time, it's a personal thing. And next I'm just going to be applying some mascara. This is a Tarte Lights Camera Flashes Mascara. And next I'm applying lashes. These are the Kiss in Bloom lashes in the shade Camellias. Love this shade. I've been wearing it all the time. Really in love with it. They're so wispy, they're so amazing, and they look amazingly natural. Really in love with these. I'm just going to be applying some mascara to my lower lash line. Same mascara as I did on my top, the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes Mascara. So for highlight, this is where I use a new technique. I applied a very thick layer of the Mary Luminizer by the Balm to all the places that I felt like I needed to highlight, such as my cheekbones, my chin, and my nose, as well as my cupid's bow. I used a pretty densely packed brush with a lot of densely packed bristles just to give myself maximum pigmentation, and then I used the Morphe M439 brush to blend out that highlight so it looks a lot more natural and it doesn't look as disco ball-ish. Okay, so I'm going to go back in again using the same process. I'm applying more highlight and I'm going to be blending it out again. This gives the skin such a beautiful sheen, really amazing. It looks amazing in photos. I'm in love with this technique. This does use a lot of highlight, but you know, I just like using this technique because I like the results it gives me, and you should try it as well. It's just such a great way to make your cheekbones look amazing. Okay, so for lips, I put a little bit of foundation on. I just used the same Fiona Stiles foundation as before, and I applied this to my lips with my fingers. Okay, so I wasn't really sure what to do with my lips, so I tried applying this e.l.f. Lipstick in the shade Runway Pink to my lips, but then that looked a little bit too pink for me. I wasn't really happy with how it looked. Okay, so I wasn't really happy with it, so I decided to go in with another lipstick. This is from Wet n Wild. It's in their shade Bare It All. It's one of their matte lipsticks. This really helped tone the entire look down a little bit. And to make the color even lighter, I just applied a little bit of foundation to the center of my lip to act as a highlight. For brows, I'm using the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm using this shade called Expresso, and using an angled brush, I'm just doing my brows really quickly, just filling them in where I need it. Then for my inner corners, I'm using the Becca Champagne Pop highlight that Jaclyn Hill made. I love it so much, and it's especially beautiful in the inner corners as well. Alright, so for my brow bone, I usually don't really do much, but but in this video I just decided to apply just a little bit of that cream color from the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm just applying this with a pencil brush, and I'm just applying this to my brow bone. This just really helps open up the eye and make my eyes look a little bit more bright. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. My mouth is so dry right now. I really need a drink of water, so I'm gonna go get that, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.